We unite, we ignite, and we light. The whole world sees it's Propeller Show, your number one show. It's Propeller Show.
The sun rises every morning and sets every evening. And in the same way, life is progressive. Life does not stop irrespective of the situations in our lives. That is why we must keep on going and making the next step in life. This year, the Propellers Show brings you a story for a story, an experience for an experience, and a motivation for another. That is why this month we bring you the story of a young, incredible man of honor who began life in the very young age. The strife of life, he did it each and every day, and he was writing his story, making a future glory. And today he is here with us to share his story to inspire you. On the other side of the studio is my co-host Imani Wamoyo with his story. Our wonderful viewers, welcome to A Journey of 1,000 Miles.
Thank you so much, our host Eric Amiti, for that splendid and warm introduction of this month's edition. And our wonderful viewers, we bring you yet another guest from the talent and entertainment industry. He has graced our screens, our schools, our churches, and my oh my, he is a household name. He has been in Kudhekadheka. He has been in a movie called The Linda. He acted as Kizito, the drunkard man in society. He has been in our schools and our churches, helping them in the choral verses and the solo verses. He has been in the same script, different cast, where he acted as the mad person in the society who was really much into drugs. And with that, he won an award called Afia 2 and became an ambassador of BCC, which is the Behavior Change Communication. He later formed a group called the Linda Arts, and he did theater arts. And now with that, he became the policeman in Hullabaloo Estate. And now he is gracing our screens on Daktari in KTN. And he is an MC with one and only Waisike Konyo, and they call themselves the Undisputed MC. I am definitely sure you are guessing who our guest is. He is wonderful, he is amazing, and we have none other than John Geshane, popularly known as Max. Thank you so much, Max.
It's a pleasure.
Yes.
I'm honored to be here.
We are also humbled for honoring our invitation to come to this show.
Thank you.
Yes. So why the name Max? Yet your name, you're John Geshane. Why Max?
Okay, Max is a household name, by the way. Max is my dad. Yeah. So that is where I got that name. Because if you meet my sister, kuna jina Max hapo. You meet my brother, kuna jina Max hapo. So hata mimi kuna Max. But I don't know why people gave me that name. And I embraced it and I took it. Now I am Max.
Oh, it's not the father who gave you the name?
No, it is the people,
It is
the
the
society.
people who decided to name you Max?
Yes, it is funny because even my sisters and brothers call me Max. Even my mom calls me Max.
Even our viewers know you as Max.
Yes,
they don't know you as John,
no.
unless they send an M-Pesa.
Yeah.
So, before we launch now deeper into our discussion today about a journey of 1,000 miles, kindly briefly introduce yourself, where you're from, and what you're doing now.
Okay. Like you said, my name is Max. Let me stick to that name. I was born and brought up in Narok. Yeah. In the richest county in
Yes,
culture.
indeed, it is the richest.
Yes, and I love Narok so much. Then I went to a primary school in Narok, St. Peter's Primary. Then I joined Narok High School. Then from there, I started doing now my things in Narok, till now that I went out kidogo. Now I'm in Nairobi and Kirinyaga County. Yeah.
Wow, that's so amazing. And also telling us about where you're from, it seems that Narok County is a place of actors, because on our previous edition, we also interviewed a guest from Narok County. How can you say talent has been in Narok County?
Many youths are talented. The only thing that we lack, I'd say, it's mentorship. You see, like us, ni kujituma, ile unaamua utafanya. Unapata vikwazo but you continue doing it. But I know people are talented in football, in acting, singing. There is so much talent in Narok County.
And I hope you will nurture them.
Yeah.
Or you're already nurturing them now.
Oh yes, we have done so much. I would want to acknowledge David Konana, your last guest. Yeah, he has done so much. Even me, I have gone through his hands. Because I remember in high school, in Narok High School, he used to come and train us drama.
Wow, that's
Yes.
wonderful. So this year, 2019, as the Propellers show, we are doing a story for a story, an experience for an experience. And every journey begins with one small toddler step.
Yeah.
So tell us about your journey as John and also as Max.
Okay. Now John is this God-fearing guy. I remember I was very active in Sunday school. When I was around 9 or 8 years, I preached in a church called Outreach.
Wow.
In Narok.
So
Yes,
you've
I
ever preached?
Oh yes.
That's nice. I
That
didn't
is
know
John.
that.
Yeah, I did.
That's John.
Yes, in Outreach Ministry Narok. John again is this guy who, yes, I went to school, primary school and high school and a little bit of college and other trainings, so many other trainings. That is John. And like I said, I'm God-fearing. I love God.
That's wonderful.
John is this guy again who became a father at a very tender age. I was only 19 years. So you can guess.
Immediately after high school.
Immediately after high school. I wouldn't mention the years. Or should I? No, I wouldn't mention the years. I became a father at a very tender age. It was not easy. But again, because of that grace, God, you know, at times we go out of the way, but God is always merciful.
Yeah, he
Anaturudisha
is.
tu pole pole na tunarudi kwa njia. So I became a father, and yeah, I have sons. I have 2 sons.
Twins, for
Twins.
that matter.
Yeah, that time I got 2 sons. Okay, I've added another one. I have a daughter now. Yeah, but I got those 2 sons when I was very young. If you see them right now, tunatoshana, you would say we are brothers. Yeah.
But they are a little bit browner than you. So, talking about teenage parenting, and in every journey, as you said, there are some stumbling blocks that you meet. There are mistakes, let me term them as that, and also falling out of the way. So how was it like for you, considering that you're from high school? And if I remember my time in high school, at that time, bado hujajijua vizuri sana. So how was it for you, having not only one boy, but 2 boys, raising them, with their mother probably. So how was it for you?
It was not easy. Again, to say the mother was still in school. You see, tulikuwa ma teenager wote. So after the boys came, now I had to look after them. Otherwise, because I remember I was talented even those days. I was doing some work. I used to be a sign writer. To see me on top of ladders writing names, salon, and even the shop. I would write names for shops. Sign writing, you know what sign writing is? I used to do those things, and I used to get money. So I would bring up my kids pole pole. I remember first we used to stay in a very small house. Nilikuwa nalipa $3. Hata hakukuwa stima these days. Yeah, I stayed with my boys.
Wow.
Yeah, plus their mom stayed, and it was an awesome experience anyway. Yeah.
Wow. And I'm sure it really brought you to be this one mature person, because you're a parent at a very tender age. So Max, as human beings, we make mistakes, yes, that is what you said. Alafu pia, with that, you had high hopes. You had a desire that this family, small family of mine, will reach to a certain destination. But that did not happen, and a separation occurred. How did it affect you, and how did it affect your kids?
Okay. First, I would start by saying that marriage is not for boys and girls.
Very true.
Yeah, it is for grown-up men and women.
People who are mature.
People who are mature. Though, nowadays I see people who are mature separating. But again, I would say, when it reaches to a point that you people want to separate, please do it peacefully.
Yes, yes.
Si tunaona kwa TV watu wameuana,
Watu
wamepigana,
wanapigania.
do it peacefully. Well, I remember when the mother of my kids decided to leave, she faced me. Max, you know what? I want to go, and I have found another man. I want to go. Oh,
You saw your world crashing before your eyes.
oh yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, really? Now there is another person. Now we are 3. Max, I had to let it go.
But it took you
It was,
time,
yeah,
of
it was
course.
not easy, but eventually I had. But I remember that night, yeah, we quarreled kidogo, and yeah, but I took so much breath and said, sawa, if it will work, it will work. Again, I did. We started it when we were very young, very young. By the way, I married again.
Yes.
In 2016, that was my rightful time to get married.
Very
So those
true.
2004, 2005, 2006, I was very young. I was very young. So I left her. And I told her, Sawa, you want to go? It is okay. Let's go. But that is how we separated. It affected me so much. Yeah, to a point that I once felt like I would commit suicide.
Oh no.
Oh yes, but I didn't. God is so merciful. I did not. I was going through so much stress. My friends could not understand. I failed. My friends, when I married at a very tender age, I was a role model to even my friends.
Yes, you are a household community
Oh,
name.
yes. No, these guys were like, ai, kama Max amefail, sisi ni kina nani? Unaona niliwaangusha pia hao wakaona
Yes, the expectation of the society.
Yeah, but kama haiwork, kweli haiwork. Heri kuachana cha uzuri. Yeah, it affected me and also my kids, because I remember the first few months she went with my boys and I was left nil. I remember there is a time I was in town, Narok, and a guy called me, hey Max, now my wife has gone. Was she my wife? I don't know, because now I know the legal way of getting married.
Yes.
Okay, the mother of my wife went. She went with my boys. Now the guy that she went to would come to Narok. You can imagine someone calling me and telling me, hey Max, nimeona mtu wako na watoto na mtu wake wako Naivas, hebu come.
Lord, that is painful.
You can imagine.
It's painful.
But God himself made me overcome. Kabisa.
So were you given help by your parents, or was it through you talking to your friends or even your mom that helped you not to commit that suicide?
They didn't know that I attempted doing that, but it was in my mind. Nilikuwa nimekosa tumaini, because I loved my boys, Morgan and Miguel. Those twins, I love them up to date. Now, but unfortunately, my dad was not around. He was not in Narok by that time. My mom was like, what is this? What is happening? Ikampiga pia yeye na surprise. But she tried and supported me. She tried to support me. I would say she stood by me. My brother stood by me. My sisters. Okay, my family stood with me. They made me who I am today. They stood with me. Yes.
So here you are, a teenage parent, now a single father.
Oh yes.
So did your kids later come back to you?
Oh yes.
How now are you sustaining them? Did you take them to their grandmother? Did you have to stay with them? Because don't forget, you're also going through some heartbreak situation.
Yeah.
Here you are wondering, what do I do? You feel like you failed the society, you feel like you failed your family, and you don't want to fail your boys.
Yeah.
How did you sustain yourself and your boys?
When they went with their mother, now I had to bring myself back and say, no, it has happened. Yeah, that lady, ni wa wenyewe. Now, but I have boys. These are my boys. I must fight for them. I went to children's office in Narok.
Oh Lord.
Oh yes. And said, now, Mimi, I want to file a case here. I was married. Now my wife has gone. She's now married by someone else. But she took my kids. I want my kids back. Yeah,
But if you look at the constitution, it's the mother who is supposed to stay with the
yes,
children
until
18 years.
18 years.
So how was it for you?
We went, tukapiga kesi, akaitwa, akaongea nini, tukaongea. Na ikakuwa the mother should go with the kids. Nikasema it's okay. I was mad. Nikatoka. I remember nilikuwa na pesa kidogo kwa account. Nikatoa do. Nikaenda mahali kwa peke yangu. But later I came back. The mother of my kid, one day she called me. She told me, now I want to shift from Narok with my husband.
But not with the kids.
With my husband, and I want to leave you with the kids kidogo. Then I will come back for them. Oh, now you're using me as a puppet. Fanya mambo yako. Okay. I did not go for them. We arranged, my sister, my mother, they went for them. Alafu pia kukatokea mashida. It's a long story. It's a long story. I remember there is even a day they were left at my doorstep. So, okay, I don't want to go deep because it is a long story. What I want to say is, I took my boys.
Yes.
That was in 2013. Yes.
Wow.
2013.
You decided to master your courage. And
yes,
said,
I
"These
took
are
my boys. Now I
must
started staying
raise
with them.
them."
I started staying with them. I am telling you, I did not take them to my mom. I stayed with them. Yes. I would only call my mom when I'm busy. Mom, come in. I'm going for work. Please, niangalilie hawa. And I'll come back tomorrow. I'm going for a week. Nikirudi, bring my boys.
So you will study them, no matter being this
Yes.
busy kind of a person.
Yes.
You still studied your children, because raising even a child at this tender age, they are prone to so many diseases.
Yes.
So how was it for you even trying to realize Morgan? I think Morgan is sick. So how was it for you now? Ukoko inje, very busy man. How did you
I am
now
telling
manage
you,
that?
it is not me. First, I'll say it is God. God was so much with us. They were not even falling sick. I don't remember a day I took them to hospital.
Wow.
I don't. I have friends. At times when I would get busy, my mom is busy. Apatikani. At times I leave them with my friend. There is a friend called
You
Dan.
have worthy friends indeed.
Yeah, I'd call him. Naambia wewe watoto ni wako now. And I go. I get. Nikikam back. I used to cook for them. Ama ni supper tunakula, tunalala, asubuhi wanaamka wanaenda shule. Wanakaa shule mpaka jioni. Nikirudi wanakuja home. That was the life.
And I'm so mesmerized by your positivity. For you, you turned every situation to your own favor.
Yes.
You did not take it as a negative occurrence in your life. And with positivity, you are what you are today.
Oh yes.
Your boys are making you proud of. They're so proud of you, and you're also proud of them.
Oh yes.
And so with this positivity, how can you tell us now your journey to the screens?
Okay.
Because you've told us about John, and it has been a very captivating story as John. So now how is it for you as Max, now coming to our screens? Because it's not an easy thing. It's easy to be in the church, maybe through Sunday school.
Okay.
It is easy to be in the school. It is easy to be in the streets. Now tell us your journey to the screens.
Now, let me now talk as Max.
As Max now.
Or maybe Kizito, or maybe Kinibe. Like I told you, I know I'm talented. I know.
And you
People
are.
tell me that, and I know, and I feel it. Because I've never been employed by anyone.
Wow.
I have been eating art
Self-employed.
and art and art. No, I've been in so many organizations. I remember there is an organization we formed, was called Kenya Youth Focus for Development, KIFOD. We used to do great things in Narok town. People, I think now that is where people knew me well because of my talent, together with my colleagues. Again, we went. Afia 2, Afia Plus.
Yes, the award that
The Afia Plus today, then it was called Afia 2. They gave us a small contract. We used to do community theater. I remember that time we used to call it MT. We'd go to the streets, scream, do crazy things, people gather. Now we bring the message that we want.
Yes.
And it had so much impact. We would talk about divorce, we would talk about diseases, HIV and AIDS, TB, malaria.
And was the society receptive? Were they accepting you and the discussion that you're bringing along?
Oh yes, oh yes. I'm telling you, people would come, tukifika mwisho, they don't want us to go. Because it is touching them.
Yes.
We were under...
what they are experiencing at the moment.
Oh yes, that is when I realized, watu wana shida. Na watu pia ni wagonjwa. Watu si ugonjwa tu, ugonjwa ya kawaida. Iwe ni emotionally, socially. People want help. We used to do that. Although we were very young, so watu wanaona sasa watu tu vijana kidogo ndio
I was asked about that. Here is a society, and I believe back then it was more of only the old should speak to us.
Yeah.
Here you are, a young boy, and you know the society at times never forgets the mistake that we make.
Oh yes.
So how did you come to convince the society that you're creating a community theater, you're advising people who are married, who are even way older than even 10 years plus, but you still master that courage?
One, I would say it is commitment. We were so much committed to doing the same. And again, we went through trainings. After two, took us to training, so the capacity builded us so much. So we had information. So hata ukiwa mzee na tukulete information na usikie ni worth, you would listen to us. Okay, after that, after two faced off, again we were like, now tumeachwa yatima tuanze nini. We recollected ourselves. We started, if you go to Narok town, just near the bridge, there's a tree plantation there. We started that thing.
Wow.
Yes. I even don't know who runs it now.
But
we started it.
The trees are still
Oh,
there.
yes. We planted trees and it was awesome. We collected ourselves. Now again, people like ladies. Others who got married. Other guys, because there are some of us who are still going to school. We went to jobs. Now we were left. Watu wa kuhustle sasa mtaa. That is when we formed Linda Arts. Now Linda Arts became vibrant. We tukakubalika. Now here we were doing community theater. Na tukiendelea na Linda Arts, I was still writing scripts for churches, colleges, and secondary schools. Na zimekuwa poa, perform vizuri.
Yes, I remember actually our viewers, he trained me on a solo verse.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes. Now and I also trained PCA in Narok for a choral verse. We went to was it in Limuru?
In Limuru, then in
Ruiru. And we became number one.
Yes.
Yes. So that is what I've been doing.
Yes.
Now when I was in Linda Arts, that is when now David Konana.
Yes.
Now on screen he is called, popularly known as Masalamu and Nyabuto.
Yes.
He noticed me. And also a guy called Alexander.
Yes.
Alexander just
commonly known, amekuwa sana in
Vyoja Mahakamani. Yeah. His real names are Peter Sankale.
Wow.
When I was performing kwa events, the governor in Linda Arts, our governor Samuel Tunai used to give us that contract to perform. Anywhere he goes, we were going there
God
performing.
Gave you the favor.
Yeah, he gave us. He opened a platform for us. Kudos, governor, you did a wonderful job for us. Personally, me, I remember when I was getting married, governor gave me 100,000.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
He turned your story to your glory.
Oh yes. He's a good friend of mine. Now, when we were doing those acting, Alexander could come and MC the events. Now he saw something in me and he used to talk to me and he was telling me, you have something.
Yes.
You have something.
Yes.
You will go places. Evo, one day they called me at Hullabaloo Estate. They gave me a very minor role. Maisha Magic East. They gave me a very minor role. Huko kwa acting tunaitanga extra. Extra, unakuja tu kidogo, but I was so faithful with that small role. I would come very early. And I will do it to my level best.
Very true.
Evo, we went, I did that, I committed myself into it until they saw now, this guy is good.
Do it.
They gave me a permanent role of a policeman.
Yes,
Now if you come to Hullabaloo Estate, you will meet Ishane Max
as the
policeman.
of the
Where we
Hullabaloo
say ni
Estate.
hatia, makosa, na dhambi. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, now they took me. Now I'm in Hullabaloo
Wow.
Estate. It is a TV series. It is shown at Maisha Magic.
Yes.
I'm with Nyabuto, I'm with Alexander, Ondiek, Nyukakwota, Makoha. Yeah.
Wow, that is wonderful. And alafu, I am so amazed at in every toddler step that you're making your 1,000 miles nearer and nearer to your completion.
Oh yes.
And I am sure before you realized that gift of seeing in you, before you realized the talent of art in you, before you realized you are now that perfect actor, because it's not everyone who can act.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone, that one. So in this process of trying to realize ourselves, digging ourselves deeper so that we may know the purpose that God called us to do on this earth.
Yeah.
We do a lot of trials and errors here and there. What can you tell us are the major challenges that you have faced in your journey of 1,000 miles?
I've tried some auditions. I remember I've even gone for audition in Taidi High. Yes, with another friend of mine called Dan. Tumetoka mbali na yeye. And the role they wanted a guy who'd act as an uncle to a student who was called Sean. Now, if you look at me, I look like a student.
Yes.
My body is small. I look so small. So that role didn't fit me. I failed. I felt so pain. I was like, yeah. Why that?
Hope you didn't criticize your small-bodied
No,
nature.
I did not. Though I would feel like mbona wasingeona mimi naweza act kwa student wanipe student. I felt bitter. And Dan was taken, by the way. That guy, yeah, he was taken.
Wow.
He did some episodes, and it was a success. Again, I have also auditioned in Mother-in-Law.
Wow.
Kitambo sana tukaenda huko.
I'm sure those were ages and ages and ages.
Oh yes, tukaenda, tukapeleka passport, tukafanya nini. Hey guys, tutawaita. It never happened.
Till date you still being
Never happened. Oh yes, it never happened. I remember there is a day I went for audition. I can't remember that name. They told us to pay 2,000 shillings. Then they told us to do a movie. We gave. We went with a guy called Kaho from Narok again. We paid the 2,000 shillings. We did our best. Then they told us we will call you. I'm telling you, after 2 weeks when we call that number, walikuwa wezi hao watapeli.
Wow. The scammers of
Yes.
this society.
Yes. So tumepitia kwingi kabla tufike hapo.
Yes.
And you see now I featured in an episode in Daktari. It shows in KTN.
Yes.
Now you see, now where challenge comes. The community would see. Uli Max, ako kwa KTN. Simu wananipigia. Max, wewe nitafutie job. Wewe nirushe huko hata mimi. Nao, mimi nimeanza mbali manzi. Nimetoka mbali, nimeaso. Wewe unataka nikuchukue? Of which hata mimi bado
si want to go through the refining process. You just want to.
Na hata mimi bado si ati nimeingia mimi nimekalia huko. No, I'm still trying to make myself and to move forward. You see? Sasa mtu ukimwambia haki mimi sina uwezo. Mkitoboa mnatuachanishanga, it is not like
they start becoming rude.
People should understand. Alafu you see, hata ukiuliza mtu wewe mtu wapi hajawahi, lakini kwa sababu amekuona kwa screen na anakujua, hii Max atanirusha. It is not that easy. You should know your purpose. When you follow your purpose, you reach to your destination.
You don't need a godfather. You don't need corruption to be where God has destined for you to be in.
And you can go far if you follow your purpose, no matter what you're doing. Yes.
Was there any financial constraints in all this movement?
Oh yes.
You're in Narok, but you have to go all the way maybe to Nairobi. So how was it for you?
It was very hard.
Here you are committed. You said you are committed, yet you are doing an extra role, not the main role.
Yes.
But still here you are on time. You're using your fare. Yeah. How was the finances for you?
It was not easy. I wouldn't talk even about the auditions. Let me talk about now joining Hullabaloo.
Yes.
Being called for extra shots or being an extra. At times you'll be called, Max, we want you on set. Sina hata fare. I'm telling you, I would go. Nimepata fare ya kwenda. Naenda, tunashoot, tunafanya nini. They don't hawajui ati mimi sina fare. I'm there, I'm joyful, I'm okay, I do my best. Sasa kwenda home, sina.
Stress inaanza ya fare.
Sina, yes. somehow God would provide.
Yes.
And I go home. So kulikuwa na hiyo strain ya pesa na nini, but again God ni faithful. Mambo inaenda ikikuwa mzuri, inakuwa mzuri.
That is true. And now you've been refined to this person that you are today.
Oh yes.
Did you ever think you will get here? In your mind, did it ever click in you that you will get to the screens, even playing that extra role?
Okay, no. But I had that zeal.
Yes.
But I didn't know how.
How the
me
mechanics
on screen, national,
never.
never. I didn't know how I would go there, but I had that passion.
Yes.
And again, I remember ungeniuliza kitambo, Max unataka kwa nilikuwa na stick na radio presenter. Mahali sionekani ati naongea huko nimejificha, sionekani. But honor God, vile ni mso. Hata hiyo unafikiria sio hiyo, anakuleta kwa.
He brings you into a much bigger purpose that you never imagined.
Oh yes.
And he uses even the gifts and the talents in us to open the doors, even to meet the big people of the society. Because you've just said through your talent you became friends with our governor.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
him for supporting.
And even our MCA is my friend. Yes.
That is wonderful.
I can call him and I receive calls. Yes.
Wow. That is good. So the challenges came. And I believe that every challenge has its own magnitude, every challenge has its own lessons. And there are challenges that come and we feel like we are overwhelmed. You are like, oh God, yes, I've come to this role, and you very well know I do not have fare to go back home and I'm needed home. Did you at one point feel like giving up?
Yeah, many times. Many times.
And did you give up finally?
At times I would feel that I'm giving up. But somehow, because I am needed, I'll be the breadwinner. At the end of the day, I have bills to pay. I must pay my rent. I would wake up and continue the journey. Yes.
So what can you list for us down that are the things that kept you going, no matter the challenges and the storms that presented themselves?
One, I would say my kids, those boys, they made me keep going. They made me keep on keeping on. Yes.
Because they had to be fed, they had to be clothed, they
yes.
had to be given the best.
Oh yes.
Just the basic needs of a child that he should be given.
Oh yes. And again, what again made me continue doing what I've been doing, my friends. At times I'd feel my friends, I have friends who are talented.
Yes.
But again, at times, me naona, I say, they are looking upon me. Max tunafanya hii, si ndio? Sasa niki fall back, nimewaangusha. So I was like, hii tunafanya. And we are doing it, and we are going. Yes, some of them will go their own ways, but wale tulistick pamoja. I have few friends I can tell you, they have made it. They have been, they are okay, including Masalamu or Konana.
Yes.
So tumekuwa tunataka tu kupresent. And again, I know where I want to get at some point. Yes, so I must
every day you must
go,
work to
achieve that thing that I want.
That is wonderful. So with all this story from back then and to you who you are now, very celebrated, still known, not only now in Narok County, but now the 47 counties, which is not an easy thing. But now because of that journey of 1,000 miles, that you decided to take the toddler steps day by day, being motivated by your children, being motivated now with your wife, being motivated with now your daughter in the picture, you are who you are today. So as we are coming to the end of this interview, which has been an amazing discussion, I can say that all is never lost. And with, as long as you're positive with life, and no matter how you may feel like you have failed the society, it's all about you, your family, and what your purpose is in this world. So what can you tell our viewers who are finding themselves in the same situation you are in back then, and they are trying to pick up their pieces? They are trying to make it in life. Maybe even they are trying to make it to that screen. But here is a mistake that is holding them back. So what advice can you give them? And also, what lessons has life taught you that you can tell us?
One thing I would say is that forgive yourself. If you forgive yourself, you would move. You will move forward. And again, forgive your friends. If there are some friends that mumekwaruzana, forgive them.
Because they are them who will just say negative words about you.
Forgive them. And from there, hata God anaona hati yako.
It's clean.
And another thing, know what you want. follow your purpose. I was sharing with another guy and I was telling them, I want to be a David, not a Goliath. I realized that mama ya David alifollow Naomi. Mama ya David alifollowingi Naomi.
Yes.
Akamwambia your people shall be your people.
Wherever you go,
I will go.
with you.
Mama ya Goliath alikataa kufollow, akaenda. Kumbe ndiye alienda kuvuzaa hii shida. So I was telling people, wacha tufuate Naomi.
Yes.
Let us follow our purpose.
Yes.
Naomi ndiye alikuwa purpose ya Ruth. So follow your purpose. Move. Enda forward. Ndio usizae Goliath.
Yes.
At least give birth to a David.
Give us to us. Even the lineage of David
Yes.
brought us Jesus Christ.
Yes. Just because someone followed her purpose. So if you follow your purpose, mambo poa itatokea. Oh yes. Na bado tunaendelea, tusimamii hapa. We are going forward.
The journey must continue.
Oh yes, we are going forward.
Hakuna mwenye anakuanga amefika kilele bado.
Yes.
Even the president is still continuing.
Yes, Jafika.
So who are we to stop?
Yeah, I always tell people, let's meet at the top.
Very true.
Always.
Always at the top.
Another thing I want to tell about to tell the youth, kwanza, pombe, alcohol. Alcohol imemaliza mavijana kwanza.
What is draining
I have
us
seen
the-
talented people ruined na alcohol. Si kama ingewezekana, my youth, pombe haisaidii.
It doesn't.
Haisaidii.
It just drains you.
Yes. Okay, basi hata naweza sema tafuta pesa, ukue sawa, follow your purpose. Ukipata pesa basi kunywa pesa, pombe ya pesa nyingi. Wachana na hizi za hizi za chini. Hata si busaa siku hizi wanakunywa. Kuna vitu vingine wanakunywa vitu hata chemicals zingine. Yeah. Pombe ya 30 bob umelewa the whole day. So what is that? Yes.
So bad.
Na feeling vibaya. I have friends. We started with them. Sasa hizi pombe imewa. So I would tell people, manze amkeni. It is never too late.
Yes.
God allows a U-turn. You can make a U-turn. Now follow your
And
purpose.
follow your purpose.
Oh yes.
Wow, it has been such an amazing segment, our wonderful viewers. We have learned marriage is never for boys and girls. Marriage is for people who are grown up. And as you have heard, alcohol is never the solution to anything, because this drug abuse, this drug substance just drains your purpose. It hinders your goal. So whatever you are doing that is not right, just stop it. God allows for you to make a U-turn. Forgive yourself. That is what Max has taught us today. Forgive yourself. You may feel like you failed the society, you failed your family, but forgive yourself that you may be able to move forward and reach your purpose and your goal. I am your co-host Imani Wamoyo. Until next month, bye-bye. Over to you, Eric Kamiti.
Thank you, Imani. What a story, what a life, what a heart. Indeed, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. Our viewers, it is important to note that your situation does not guarantee your position. Neither does your condition mean that it is your conclusion. Thank you so much for staying with us in this episode of A Journey of 1,000 Miles. Don't forget to like this channel, subscribe on the buttons and the icons below, and please don't forget to share that we may inspire a life and change the story of somebody. This year we are continuing with the Propellers County Tour of the high schools. It is incredible. It is getting better, greater each and every day. Right now, currently, we are touring the county of Narok and the county of Kitui simultaneously, and the high schools are being changed and they are being inspired. We also have a Facebook page which is called the Propellers Desk. We share inspirations each and every day. We have Monday inspiration to the other Monday inspiration. We share articles, we share poems, we share videos, and all our updates are found there. We also have a Gmail account in case you want to reach us for an interview, you want to reach us as an invitation for the high schools. You can email us on propellersshow@gmail.com. Our viewers, this is your wonderful host Eric Kamiti with the Propellers Show. Until next time, God bless you, stay safe and stay tuned. Bye-bye.
We unite, we ignite, and we light. The whole world sees it's Propeller Show, your number one show. It's Propeller Show. your number one show.